Hello friends, welcome to the WEBJOBS automate the site creation process. Here I'm going to create a new list, custom list. This is my site creation, and I'm going to create one custom list, and the name of the custom list would be a new site creation request. I'm going to the list settings, and here I'm going to create a site, create a column and the list column, and the column name would be a primary administrator and type is people person, and make it required and click OK to save the column. And I'm going to do the same thing for the rest of the column as well. I'm going to create another column, and the column name would be secondary administrator, and the type is people and group, and yes, it is required, and click OK to save the settings. And another column would be site description, and here I'm going to save the site description of this in this column. So another column would be a site URL, and here I'm going to save the URL, and the type would be a hyperlink or picture, and leave the rest of the other default setting and click OK. So the other column is external sharing. So I'm going to enable the external sharing, so the site can be accessible for the other organization as well, so user can contribute over there. So the type would be yes no. And apart from this, I'm going to create another column, and the column name would be status, and here I'm going to and the type is choice, and here I'm going to save the status of the particular request. So I'm going to some of the values are would be shown as a drop down: submitted, created, approved, reject, and error, and click OK to save the settings. So if you see, when the user click new item, it will see this the forms UI. So I would like to remove the site URL and the status column. For that, I need to go to the advanced settings and enable the content type, and so I'm going to enable the content types. Go into the advanced settings and allow content type and click OK. So this is the item content type is enabled. If you see, I'm going to hide the site URL, so hidden, it will not be appear in the form, and same I'm going to the status as well, make it hidden. So if you see, this is when the user login, this is the way the form look like. And I'm going to change the one of the setting is site description. I will put as a plain text. I don't want to user put the HTMLs over there. So in external sharing, I'm just removing some of the providing the spaces in the labels, primary administrator and secondary. I created the way because of in the camel query, if you are going to fetch the camel query, the internal name would be a come up like without spacing, so it will better to manage it. So I am doing the same for the other columns label as well. So once it is done, if you see, and this is this new site creation request, and when the user it look like this, I'm going to create one new request. I'm providing the primary user, secondary user in the description, and click save. So this is the way it would like. The URL would become automatically when in the script when the site is created successfully. So I'm going to change the display name of the list. For that, I'm going to go to the list settings and general settings. There is option to changing the display name. So yes, apart from this, I'm going to create another column, and the column for is used for save the external sharing request status. For that, I'm going to create the same way without spacing an external sharing status, and it would be a choice type, and the values would be as mentioned below. So the value would be not created and approved and reject, and I think the created would be also. So when the first, so I'm using the MS Flow and creating generate the one approval process over there as well. So I will show you all the steps, and also I will put the site this list template and the GitHub as well, so you can quickly check over there as well. So this is item settings, and I would like to also in the content type, it will not display in the form as well. I make it hidden. So that's it, the form is ready, and the user can able to add the item into a list. And thank you very much guys, and catch you soon in my next section, so stay with us.